What's going on, guys? This your boy B Dot back with another quick video. Alright guys, we back at it one more again, man. I've been distant from the YouTube scene for a minute, man. Popping in here and there, you know what I'm saying? But something caught my eye just the other day, man. You guys know or you don't know, I'm a huge NBA fan. And I'm watching the game the other day, man. One of my favorite players is James Harden, man. And I just was looking at his beard like, I gotta get my beard like that. Now, throughout this whole journey, I've had plenty of different variations of beards as far as having my cheek line lower, had my neckline the wrong way. It was up higher than what I really wanted it to be. And like we always say, man, grow your best beard, man. Like I always say, know your beard. Trying to be so neat all the time, man. I'm about to go out somewhere. I'm about to shoot some craft beer pictures, something like that. I always try to make it so crispy clean, man. And I always lower my cheek line. As you guys know, I use the Cut Buddy Speed Tracer pencil. I always mess that up. And when I use that pencil, I usually hover a little bit above my cheek line to leave myself room for error, just in case I do dip down into it, man. But over time, man, I continuously line up my beard. And before you know it, I'm dipping it all the way down too low, man. So what I want to do today is, man, show you guys that I am trying to get to that James Harden beard. You know, a lot of guys out here, man, they can't really grow a big beard, can't really grow a high cheek line beard. And for guys like myself, we can. So why not go for it? I'm gonna draw it out with the Speed Tracer pencil right here so you guys can actually see. Now, I just lined up my beard, I think, about 4 days ago. So I really don't need to really shave too much, but just for this video, I will anyway, just to show you where the line is, where I want the beard to go. So all I do for this process, man, as you guys can see, this is about a week and a half of growth right here above my cheek line. See if I can zoom in a little bit further. You know, it's not a whole lot, but it's definitely growing higher than where you see that darker area down here. And you see all that light hair that has grown up above. So even with my last lineup, I still hovered above that line. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get it kind of clean, but I'm like, hey, I got a goal. I'm trying to get my James Harden beard, so I can't cut below that. So I just stayed right above it. So as you guys can see, it's definitely growing in. Now, it's going to take some time. I'd give myself probably about a month or two, maybe closer to 2 months. And it should catch up. It won't be as dark as this, of course, because this is a year-long beard. But it'll definitely start catching up and have a nice little fade to it where it's still looking pretty decent. So my goal is to have my mustache go right into the beard and then all the way up. But I've been trying to let my neckline round off a little bit more. As you guys can see, some hair down there has grown. I just been hitting it with my trimmers, not really giving it a sharp line, just hitting it a little bit so I can kind of let some of that kind of grow back a little bit on both sides. This side you probably can't see because it's too dark, but same thing over here. Get that more of a rounded look, but fill in some of this hair right here. You know, so that's my goal right now, man. So I'm gonna show you with the Speed Tracer pencil. I got my Boar's Hair bristle brush right here. I just brushed them hairs down so I can really give myself a little guide of where my beard is, where my line is, and stuff like that. Definitely keep you one of these. Let me hit my beer real quick first. A little hazy IPA, you know how I roll. Here we go. So I'm gonna look in this mirror right here so I don't mess myself up. Now, as you guys can see with this Speed Tracer pencil from Cut Buddy, man, you can just wipe it off with your hand if you mess up, but I'm pretty cool with it after using it for so many years, or using an eyebrow pencil in general for so many years. So as you guys can see, how I got the line right above my cheek line right here, where all that extra hair is growing in. Now you see, if it definitely got black like this when I keep it growing without cutting down, you can see exactly how this line is going to be. And that's a straight up James Harden right there. I mean, his is probably a little bit higher than this right here, but I will be content with that. If it can get up to about this part of my mustache on both sides, where all you see is this and then all this is hair, so all these little handlebar mustaches, all this handlebar will just go right into the beard. You won't really see it. It'll just mix right in with the beard. Maybe I can trim it up a little bit, cut off some off the edges, but it'll just swoop right into the beard. So that's my goal, man, going forward. Have yourself a goal, man. If you got an entertainer out here that you see on TV all the time or whatever, and you know you got good genetics, and you know you can grow a beard just like that, hey, go for it, man. So now that I got the lines on there to where I want them, as you guys can see exactly where it is, that's a lot of hair that's gonna grow, but as you see, it's already growing, so we good. Same thing on this side. That's a lot of hair that has to grow in. But I know for a fact, if I can't get it all the way up to that chalk line, I can at least get close. So I'm gonna take my Slimline Pros right quick, and I'm just gonna hover above that line. All right, there you go. Now, like I just said, I just did a lineup about 4 or 5 days ago, so I didn't really have that many hairs above here, but I knew exactly where I did it last time as to where I wanted my line to be. So now that those hairs are cleaned off from up here, it gives you a better look throughout the week, throughout the next whatever few weeks before I do it again, that I know, okay, this is what I'm trying to grow back right here. So definitely give yourself a little guideline, man, so you have some type of something to look at throughout the week where you can see it. And there we have it. So like I say, I'm gonna probably check back on something like this in about a month. You know, keep documenting my little progress to see how high I can really get my cheek line up there, get my James Harden on. And I'm gonna check back with you guys, man. So as always, thanks for all the continued support. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. And I'll holler back. Peace.